हॅलो स्टुडंट्स, आपण रेस्पिरेशन आणि सर्क्युलेशन टॉपिक सुरू केलेला आहे आणि रेस्पिरेशन टॉपिक आपला आता पूर्ण झाला. 8.6पर्यंत रेस्पिरेशन टॉपिक आहे आणि 8.7पासून सर्क्युलेशन टॉपिक सुरू होतो आहे. तर त्याला आपण आज सुरुवात करणार आहोत. तत्पूर्वी मी तुम्हाला जे व्हिडिओज पाठवत आहे आणि त्याच्याबरोबर नोट्स पण पाठवत आहे, त्याचं सगळा तुम्ही होमवर्क म्हणजे असाइनमेंट पूर्ण करतच असाल. कॉलेज सुरू झालं की त्या तुमच्या नोटबुक, होमवर्क आणि ड्रॉइंग नोटबुक ह्या चेक केल्या जातील. एक्झरसाइजही टेक्स्टबुकमधला पूर्ण सॉल्व करा होमवर्कच्या वहीमध्ये आणि तोही आम्ही कॉलेज सुरू झालं की चेक करू. ओके, so now we'll start with the next circulation, under which 8.7 is transportation in living organism. Now what is transportation in living organism? Now you know very well, all unicellular and multicellular living organism shows property of exchange of material between surrounding and within the cell body. Suppose that this is a organism present in water, living organism, suppose that present in water or maybe air. This living organism, either a unicellular or multicellular, it needs or it has one property, that is exchange of material from surrounding. This is surrounding. From surrounding, the material enters into the body of that living organism, and similarly whatever the waste is also thrown out of the body of that living organism. So that is one of the property of exchange of material in between organism and surrounding of that organism. So especially the oxygen, nutrients, they enter inside the body of that living organism, and these are useful or utilized for life activities like digestion, circulation, respiration, etc. And after which the waste is formed, this waste is also thrown out of the body of that living organism. So that waste generated and thrown out of the body through one phenomenon, that phenomenon is known as transportation. This transportation is of two types. One is diffusion and another is active transport. Diffusion means, you know very well, the molecules always moves from higher concentration to lower concentration, maybe the medium water or maybe the medium air. So movement of molecules from higher concentration to lower concentration, that is known as diffusion. And in active transport, the active transport occurs two ways, from lower concentration to higher concentration against concentration gradient. That's why that transport is known as active transport. Clear? For example, these transport, that means diffusion or active transport, they need surface area. This is the complete surface area of living organism. surface area of living organism. This surface area of living organism should be large, more and more. So, if any living organism, it has more and more or large surface area, then that transportation, that may be diffusion or maybe active transport, takes place easily. Another condition is inside the body, body parts are present. Body parts are present. The distance between them should be smaller. And then only the exchange or this transportation becomes easier. So now you are clear cut. Any living organism shows a property of exchange of materials from surrounding inside the body and from body to outside the body inside the surrounding medium. This surrounding of that living organism containing, for example, oxygen, nutrients, they are taken inside the body and the waste is also thrown out of the body. Right? This property of transportation is of two types, diffusion and active transport. This both properties, they need living organism larger surface area for more and more exchange or transportation. In multicellular organism, the body parts are present inside and the distance between the body parts should be smaller. Then and then only this active as well as diffusion transport becomes easier. In our textbook, the examples are given and the examples are cyclosis. What is meant by cyclosis? See, cyclosis means intracellular transport. The best example is paramecium, amoeba, root hair, cells of plants and WBCs. Now cyclosis is one of the streaming movement. For example, if you draw paramecium, this is paramecium, you know very well. The body of paramecium is slipper shaped or just like a shoe shaped, having two nuclei. One is micronucleus, another is meganucleus. So these are nuclei. These are cilia present on the body of paramecium. Here cytopharynx is present. The mouth, cytopharynx is present. The surrounding is water, medium surrounding, because paramecium lives in fresh water. So its surrounding is water. Through this cytopharynx, the food particles enters inside. These food particles, then they move in cyclic fashion in this way. Cyclic fashion. And then they are digested. So these are food particles. These particles move in cyclic fashion, in streaming fashion, and then they are digested. That process is known as cyclosis. So inside the cytoplasm of paramecium, these transport occur. Clear? In amoeba also, in the root hairs of cell also, and in WBCs of blood, or it is one of the type of blood cell, this transport occur by the cyclosis method. Another examples are given. These are sponges, cylinderates. Sponges means, for example, cycon, or you can say porifera, phylum Porifera. Cylinderates, for example, hydra. Sponges, for example, cycon. The water is circulated through body cavity. The water is circulated through body cavity because they are multicellular. The next example is flat worms, that means platyhelminthes. For example, planaria or liver fluke. Now you are well known. In flatworms, this transportation occurs through parenchyma circulation. Parenchyma circulation. Parenchyma is one of the type of tissue present inside these flatworms, and through that parenchymal tissue, the circulation occurs or transportation occurs. Then in roundworms, the best example of roundworm is Ascaris, belonging to phylum Ascalmenthes or Nematohelminthes. In this Ascaris or roundworm, actually there are no blood vessels for transportation or for circulation. Even though the body surface or body fluid is circulated through body wall and muscles, right? So especially in roundworms, the transportation or the circulation of essential materials, for example oxygen, nutrients, they are transported through body wall by contraction of body wall and by contraction of muscles, right? So in that way, that is about the transportation in living organism. So what we have studied under this subunit 8.7, transportation in living organism. Now you know very well living organisms are of two types, unicellular, multicellular. The exchange of material occurs in between the surrounding and the body of that particular living organism. That exchange depends upon two types of methods, diffusion and active transport. Diffusion is simple movements of molecules from higher concentration to lower concentration. Active transport means the movement of molecules from lower concentration to higher concentration against concentration gradient. The best example given here is cyclosis. Cyclosis means intracellular transport, during which the streaming movement occurs inside the body. The examples are paramecium, amoeba, root hairs, cells, WBCs, etc. For example, paramecium. The paramecium possesses slipper-shaped body, cytopharynx, nuclei, cilia, etc. From surrounding, the essential material, for example, food particles enters and they move in cyclic fashion. They show streaming movement, and during that streaming movement they are digested. So that is known as cyclosis. Then another examples given are sponges, cylinderates. The water is circulated through body cavity because they are multicellular. Next example given in our textbook is flatworms. For example, planaria or liver fluke. The transportation occurs through parenchymal circulation. And the last example given in our textbook is roundworm. Actually, roundworm example Ascaris. In this Ascaris, there are no blood vessels present, but body fluid is circulated through contraction of body wall and muscles. The body wall and the muscles contract and they bring about the circulation. So here we complete 8.7. under which you have to study, you have to remember, learn all these examples for MCQs and for 1 mark. Right? So, here we complete 8.7. Now we'll go to the, in next video we'll go to the 8.8.